Hello everyone, it's me, Magma, and today we are going to be discussing the dark secrets of Poppy Playtime. Here we go. So, as we all know, Poppy Playtime is a indie horror game based off of living toys trying to kill you. We keep going deeper and downer into the factory to try to stop. And here's what we know about them. We know that people are put into these toys. But what people? If we're talking about people as in employees, then that would be a little later on. But for now, we're talking about the main character, Huggy Wuggy. As we all know, we thought we killed Huggy in Chapter 1 as he came back. The the orphan that was put into him, we still do not know about the orphan. And all we know is that he will not let anything get past him, and his mission is to kill us. But we don't know a lot about him is the problem. So we can't get a lot of information about him. So I guess we'll have to move on. Second, Kissy Missy. Kissy Missy was actually an orphan was actually not put into Kissy Missy. A Playtime employee, known of the name as Patty Hall, was transformed, aka put into the bigger body initiative of Kissy Missy. The only reason why they put this employee in is because she was trying to sabotage the production lines. And while she was sabotaging, she was caught. And Playtime didn't really want anyone else to know about that, but they also didn't want to kill Patty Hall. So what did they do? They turned Patty Hall into the bigger body initiative of Kissy Missy. Number 3, Theodore Gramble. Theodore Gramble is just an ordinary orphan, you'd say. But he is actually Experiment 118, Catnap. Catnap is in chapter 3. If you breathe in his red smoke, you'll fall asleep and he'll kill you. Or he'll kill you and he'll just do it. Yeah, like that. Theodore was actually transformed because, I'll tell you that in a sec, but Theodore had this so-called imaginary friend that he would listen to, aka 1006, the prototype. And he would listen to the prototype, and the Playtime employees didn't really think much about it until the prototype tried to escape, and he used Theodore with him. As he used Theodore, he told Theodore to use the grab pack and open the bigger door to escape, but Theodore held the grab pack too long on it, and it electrocuted Theodore. Now and it opened the door for the prototype. The prototype had two options. The prototype could either leave and leave Theodore behind, or the prototype could help Theodore. And the prototype chose to help Theodore because, he helped the prototype, so prototype helped Theodore, and now Theodore, aka Catnap, aka 188, is now obey the prototype and puts it as its master. Next up, number 4, we have Dowie. You'd be saying Dowie is just like an ordinary good guy, unless you've played Chapter 4, and you see how that ends out. The reason why he transformed was because Dowie has 3 moods. He has scared, brave, and mad. And Jack was the I guess, well, Matthew was the whole, like, he was like the like, how do I say this? Matthew, he's the oldest, and he loved to take care of the people in play care, or the orphans in play care, until one day he kind of got put in as one of the 3 childs in Dowie, and that expresses his brave mood, aka his like the like orange part in him, the orange in Dowie. Next up, Jack. Jack is actually, if you play chapter 4 and you've watched the first part, Jack is who gets the Dowie doll and gets invited in for the Christmas, and his mom takes them to the Playtime factory, where Jack falls off and like gets crushed into this clay and brutally like murdered. And yeah, that's that, and that's the yellow part of Dowie, the scared part. And lastly, Matthew is subject 1322. Jack was they're all 1322. My bad. Last, Kevin. Kevin was identified as like a problem child. Like, he would cause all the problems, and that's why Harley Sawyer, aka the Doctor, was choosing him as Dowie's mad part. And yeah, that's how Dowie kind of turned into that monster at the end. Spoilers if you haven't played chapter 4. Next up, Mommy Longlegs. You're probably like, oh, Magma, we don't know who like the child is for Mommy Longlegs. That's, well, you might not know, but I know. The child for Mommy Longlegs' name, the orphan's name, is Marine Payne. Marine Payne is, not many people like know about Marine Payne. Marine Payne was more of like, I guess she was a kind of good, kind of bad child, I guess. She was like a young, oh yeah, Mommy Longlegs, Experiment 1222. So, we don't really know a lot of information about this either. That's like all the information we know. So I guess we'll have to, I don't know. Another one, Poppy. So a lot of you might already know who Poppy is. She's the main character in the title, Poppy. And not many people like her after chapter 4. Spoilers, she went in the vent and betrayed us, kinda. And then just left us and Kissy behind. You're probably like, oh, Magma, we already know this, and Magma, we already know who the child is. But for you guys that don't know, the child of Poppy is Elliot Ludwig, aka the CEO of Playtime Co.'s daughter. So Elliot Ludwig's daughter is in Poppy. I think this is either 6 or 7. Harley Sawyer. Harley Sawyer is actually the Doctor. So Harley Sawyer was a kind of a menace. He was accepted in the Young Geniuses program by Playtime Co., and then he got fired, and then he got reapplied, and then he was a little psychotic, burning the stage down and everyone that was with it. And yeah, that did not go well at all. He was put into the Harley Sawyer because they didn't want him causing any trouble what they, sorry, Harley Sawyer, Harley Sawyer, aka the Doctor, was put into the bigger body, and because he set the entire stage down and burnt everyone with it, killing a bunch of people, and they didn't really want him to do that, so they put him into Harley Sawyer, or they put Harley Sawyer into the Doctor to make sure that he didn't cause any trouble, which is a TV screen. And thankfully that worked, because now they can still communicate, because Playtime Co. at the time was going downhill. So, and when Harley joined, it was going uphill because he had genius ideas. So they wanted to keep him, but made sure he didn't do anything bad. So they put him into a TV, which only did nothing till he found his bigger body. Next, Boxy Boo. Boxy Boo is more of a side character in Project Playtime. He's mostly in Project Playtime. So he's actually he's kind of like almost as if a robot kind of, but he was he's like, so Dr. Sawyer, Harley Sawyer, was making a punishment for bad employees, and Boxy Boo was the punishment. The first successful ever bigger body initiative, where Boxy Boo will kill everyone that it's needed to, and that includes an employee, Rowan Stahl. Rowan Stahl was exploring the factory when he got too much knowledge, and that's when he was sent. But none of the employees really knew. So here's the employees. There's the operators, which make the bigger bodies. There is the employees who just help, and they don't really know a lot about the bigger bodies. And Ron Stahl, an employee, not a person who makes the bigger bodies, goes down for his prize. That's what they call it, the prize, and not the punishment. And he gets killed and eaten by Boxy Boo, and then possesses Boxy Boo. Next, Yarnaby. Yarnaby was the orphan for Yarnaby. His name is Quinn Davidson. I think that's how you pronounce it. But Davidson, I think. But he was a really smart child. The only problem was that he sort of knew what Playtime was doing, but when he went in the in the games, aka first one was musical memory, second Whack-A-Wuggy, third was PJ Pugapillar statues. He was really intelligent, but he didn't want to show the Playtime Co. People because he knew what would probably happen. But the doctor insisted him to at least try, so he tried, and he got really high. He broke the high score on musical memory. So Harley Sawyer was absolutely shocked, so he turned him into Yarnaby. The only problem is not all of this intelligence went into Yarnaby also, because if you're like Magma, but then Yarnaby would be really smart and he would immediately know where we are. Yeah, that's it's because not all of his intelligence went into Yarnaby. And the dark truth, they put orphans that are lost and stuff into these toys and use them as experiments. And yeah, that's mostly it. So yeah, and maybe I'll make another kind of video like this. You'd probably have to like and subscribe. If this video can get at least let's get 3 likes on this video and I'll make another one of these. Magma out.